Hello everyone, Kaoz here, and welcome to another old school Runescape video. And obviously it's not going to be specifically an old school video, but rather it's going to be something similar that I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be pretty curious about. Today we are going to talk about how much my channel made in the first month of available partnership or monetization, and this could also give you guys a pretty good idea of how much other video makers are doing from their YouTube channel alone, not counting any sponsorships or any of those things. So obviously, first of all, I am not making this video as a flex, kind of showing like, hey, look at how much I made, look at how many views, look at how many subscribers, but I'm doing this for two reasons. Number one, you guys know I like to teach people, and this is basically my main goal. If you ever want to create your own channel, your own videos, I've had many people coming to me on Twitter asking for maybe a few tips, a few pointers, and I'm always up for helping a ton of people when it comes to this, and especially something I enjoy doing. And yeah, the other one is that from my views and my videos, you guys could potentially tell how much other people are making, and you will see that it's a lot of money. So right away you can see that my revenue is hidden, and the reason for this is that it's going to be like the nice cliffhanger at the very end. If you guys see the revenue, you just go like, oh, this is how much you made, peace, and then you leave the video, and Daddy YouTube is not going to enjoy that a whole ton. So if you guys could potentially stay here and kind of learn what my YouTube experience has been making RuneScape videos, I'm going to show you my analytics and why I think my channel exploded in the first place, so that is going to be a nice teaching experience as well. So yeah, if you want to see that, well, it will be at the very end of the video. Right. So first, I'm going to show you guys my channel analytics, kind of when things started to pick up, and then, the views. I'm going to compare my channel with someone else's and kind of show you the overall analytics. And then obviously, well, we are going to get into the main part. So whenever you make videos, even if you don't have, even if you don't make videos here on YouTube, you have your channel studio. Here is where the two most important parts are going to begin. As you can see, I just released the how to make money with every single skill video, and it looks like, holy shit, you guys enjoy it a whole ton. It's my #1 video at this current moment, actually beating the how fast can you max and the best skill cape, so it's looking pretty good. So this is what can give you either a very nice self-esteem boost, or it can give you anxiety. If you see that a video is not doing too well, you kind of get depressed, but if it's doing really good, then you can go like, boost, and yeah. So this is how your latest video is doing compared to your previous 10 videos, and then this is your channel analytics, which kind of tell you your subscribers, views, and watch time, and of course your revenue. So you also have your top videos, and then here you have your published videos, latest comments, and you also have your latest post, which I asked you guys what series you would like to see in the long term from me. So if you haven't voted, go ahead and do that as well, as I want to have a nice consistent series for my channel in the future. And you also have your recent subscribers. Shout out to Boblax, OSRS, and Ray Garak, very nice. And yeah, so this is your very basic, I guess, and the most important overall view for your channel, but then we are going to go to the analytics page. As you can see, my revenue is also hidden. So as you can see, this is going to give you an idea of how well your channel is doing, and as you can see, these three graphs, you have your views, watch time, and subscribers. If I click on each one, you guys will see that the graphs are fairly similar in terms of how they look, and it's because everything on a YouTube channel, if you are doing good, everything is kind of relative. Like, if you have enough views, your obviously your watch time is going to go up according to them, and obviously if you have a nice video on your hands, you're going to get a ton of subscribers from those. So this is also what's going to give you a pretty good idea of how well your channel is doing. And down here, you will see that your top videos in this period, by period I mean I think they mean 28 days, and as you can see, well, these videos seem to be popping off, so that's pretty good. And yeah, so basically this is, I would say, the second most important one. But then if you go to see more, you will get this little nice, I guess, line or graph, whatever. This one seems okay, but the one thing I want to show you that's the most important, and what I want to tell you of how I think my channel exploded in the first place, you guys know it was basically the theatrics video, is that if you go to watch time, but then we swap the what do you call it, the period to 90 days, you will see a massive difference, and as you can tell, holy shit, right? So you guys know, or if you guys are new to my channel, my previous videos were my 1 to 99 guides, which my gimmick was making them short and easy for everyone to follow, and then also my achievement diaries, which were really short. So as you can see, my channel, even though it was doing really good, it wasn't getting like that great of an amount of watch time in terms of hours. So I guess this was kind of the reason why it was kind of like keeping like a steady growth, but not like, it wasn't like great. But then I make my theatrics video, and from an average of 90 hours watch time, it jumps to 900, so by tenfold. And I personally think that this is what you could potentially do if you have a nice, consistent amount of views, watch time and videos. But then if you have a viral video, it is going to kind of give YouTube the idea of like, oh nice, so we have a nice video on our hands, so this channel must be doing something, you know, really good. So you continue with the graph, and as you can see, we have a little dip. Why is it showing? We have a little dip, and then I continue making videos. We have another peak, and then we have another dip, and then we have another peak, and it goes on and on and on. And as you can see, every dip is higher in the following one than the previous one, because if you get more subscribers, you get more views, you get more watch time, so every single time you are going to get more, but then your lowest point is going to be, I guess, higher than the previous lowest, if that makes any sense. So I guess that's how how I think my channel exploded in the first place. So if you have watch time, you also have views, and if you have the same 90 days, you will see that my average view time was around, my average views was about 3,000, and it was, you know, pretty nice. But then my theatrics video hits 8,000, and then boom, right? I think my best day has been 15,536 views, which it's actually pretty insane. Thank you guys very much for that. Right. So let's see what comes next. It's actually, I want to show you the subscriber growth, and I'm also going to have the last 90 days just so I can show you guys the comparison between both of those. So as you can see, I started making my guides in about what was it? I believe it was September of 2020. I think it was September 2020, right? So if I go to lifetime, you will see that the graph is going to be incredibly drastic with both my guides as well as when I started making more videos consistently. So September of 2020, right? So I start right around here, right? And then I have 245 subscribers in over a year of starting my channel. But then in September it goes up and up. Why is the count not showing? Up and up and up and up and then in 2021, April 7th, no, it was May 17th, I make my theatrics video, and as you can see, this is when I started making my guides, but then this is when I started making more videos consistently, and it looks like it's growing exponentially. So if you guys want a tip, make sure to do something consistently first, and then try to once you have a big enough audience, like maybe, I don't know, a big enough for a RuneScape channel could be like 500 subscribers, you can do something viral, like capitalizing on an update or doing something like that. And that is going to give you a very good growth, I believe, right? Next, I am going to show you something else. So as I told you by now, it's pretty clear that watch time is king right now when it comes to YouTube analytics. And one little example that I can show you guys as to what not to do when you are a big YouTuber is something like this. You see Mr. Grossgore or Ali Larson. If you are an old RuneScape player, this guy may ring a bell. Right now he focuses on League of Legends videos, but then he has a channel of 350,000 subscribers. But what happens with his views? You can see 42 minutes ago, 1,000. 1 day ago, 7,000. 8,000. 9,000. 9,000. 8,000. So for you to have a channel this size and then not pulling enough views, this means that your channel is not going to get recommended to new viewers as opposed to mine, which thanks to all of your guys' support, feedback and everything, it looks like YouTube goes like, okay, so this channel is worth pushing to people who are interested in this topic. But then if you have something like this with not as much watch time, YouTube could potentially go like, maybe this is not as worth it, and we are going to promote something else. So if you go to Social Blade and we look at the same example, you will see that Mr. Grosgore's channel, and by the way, this is not talking trash, this is just an example that I've seen recently because of maybe someone who doesn't evolve or adapt as much when it comes to YouTube, changing the game every now and then. So you will see that Mr. Grosgore's channel gets 9,000, 9,000, 9,000, 4,000, 9,000, 5,000, but then at 350,000 subscribers, it looks like it's 30. Oh, it will hit tomorrow. But then you look at my Social Blade, and only at 5.5 thousand subscribers, you go like 15,000, 12,000, 13,000, 12,000, and so on. It looks like it's going to be a drastic change when it comes to a growth for a channel. So this is just a little comparison, kind of showing you what not to do when it comes to YouTube, and I guess my little example of what you could potentially do if you want to start creating videos. I guess when it comes to Mr. Grosgore or channels like these with this amount of subscribers and this amount of views, you could say they are failed YouTubers. And of course that's a little inside joke that maybe not a lot of people are going to get, but that's just a little example that I want to show you guys with these nice comparisons. So at the end of the day, showing you guys my watch time, my views, what got everything started, what got everything going, and maybe some examples of what not to do and some things to do. It is time to answer the question, how much did I make in 1 month on YouTube? And the answer is, as we reload this website, my internet right now is not particularly great. In 1 month, I have $781, and it's actually a little bit more than that. If I go to analytics, you will see that with my revenue, this only shows the past 28 days. But then if you go to 90 days, since the moment my channel started generating revenue in May 23rd, we are coming up to 1 month exactly, only 2 more days. It looks like my channel is going to earn around $850 or more dollars, like in between $850 and $880 in the first 30 days that it was able to generate revenue. And as you can see, I am not basically going to show you every single little thing about this, but this is just this kind of gives you an idea, this little dashboard. In the past month, I made 254,000 views, and that equates to $781. So that can give you an idea of how much I'm getting. And by the way, we don't have to guess. If you go to revenue and you go to CPM, I believe this is how much you are getting per 1,000 views with something like these, I guess. And then you also get your RPM, revenue per mile. No, this is the one. I got it confused with this one. Sorry for the brain farts. So this is how much I am making per 1,000 views on my channel. And this can also give you a pretty good idea of what other RuneScape or any YouTuber makes. You gotta remember that any type of video or channel on YouTube makes different amounts, but for old school RuneScape, it seems like this is a pretty good amount, so you can compare other YouTubers. And that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this nice little 1.2 thousand views in an hour. That's actually a new record for me. Thank you guys very much for enjoying this video. Hopefully you liked it. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this nice little educational video. And once again, sorry about the trash talk, but this is just a little inside joke that I have with a Mr. Larson and a nice little community that seems to be winning most of the time. So once again, thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, send me a donation, send me your dog, send me pictures of your nice little pets, and yeah, I'm just taking the piss because I don't know how to outro this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you in the next week of content. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you then.